Do you hear this? That's right. My nose is so stuffy, and I have the voice of a sick person. But before we address that, we have to address this. I came home from practice, and I fell asleep on the couch. And I don't know what happened here, but I have this going on. I don't know if it's still there. I can't feel it. I don't think it's there anymore. But to fix this issue, I have dug a beanie out. Beanie? Would this be considered a beanie? Anyways, I have dug a beanie out from the deep dark depths of my laundry to hide the fact that I have a cowlick. And I don't know if this did the trick, but I'm going to assume it did. So, back to the... It is officially that time of year when noses are stuffy and people are coughing all over the place, and occasionally there's that one guy in the hall that sneezes on you, whether it was on accident or not. It is that time of the year. And I hate it so much. Like, I've had a stuffy nose for the past week because it got really cold here. So, I probably have a minor cold. Anyways, like, I'd go to school with a stuffy nose, and it's just, when you're in class, and you can feel your nose running, and you're trying to hide it and not make it obvious that snot's just, like, violating your face, and you're just kind of, like, trying not to draw attention to yourself and trying to do like silent little quiet petite little like snuffs. Is there a word for that? When you like breathe in but also prevent the snot from falling out of your... Is there a word for that? Huh. I'm gonna have to look that up later. Anyways, oh yeah, when you're in class and you're like trying to not make it obvious that there's snot coming out of your face and you're just trying to silently, but it's so difficult and you just want to go just to get all of it and make sure it's stuck up there. And then sometimes you even get desperate enough that you think about standing up and getting a tissue, but then there's the pressure of like, do I stay inside and be that loud person that's just like, that was my nose blowing sound, by the way. Or do you be that one weird person that stands outside and blows their nose, but you can still hear them through the door? See, this is why I don't stand up and get tissues in class. It's so, like, agonizing to just be all stuffed up. And then during tests, you know, it's the Friday before break. We have all these tests because our teachers don't want us to forget stuff over break. And so I had a test in like every period, and I had a stuffy nose. I was one of those kids. One of the kids that's, when the class is dead silent, just goes every 10 seconds. But I wasn't the only one, so that was the most important part. There's just like an orchestra of there's just like a whole bunch of us, like we united through our snuffly, snotty noses and through tests, failing those tests. Yep. And then I feel bad for the kids next to me who were taking tests with me because they were probably so annoyed. Like, one of the kids during one of my tests looked up at me and was like in a mocking way, but it's, yeah, his subtle way of telling me to shut up. Yeah. just the cold season in general is just kind of a mess.